Hey y'all. So I said I was gonna make a video about controlling your emotions and why it's important to control your emotions. Um, so this is the video. Let me jump right in. Basically, the biggest thing about emotions is when you don't have control over your emotions, you damn near don't got control over your life in general. You allow any and everything to throw you off balance, distract you, you react to everything. It's not any in between with you, it's always just like 0 to 100. I'm speaking like that because I was that person. But what I start to realize is when I would be doing things while I was in an emotional state, a lot of times the end result of it, I'd be like, damn, I didn't even have to do all that because now that just caused me to have all type of other issues and shit. Only because I was acting right out of a space of me being mad or me being sad, saying things, doing things just over the top. And also it me being drained and my energy not being 100% because I'm putting too much of it into something that I really didn't have to react to the way I did. Um, it's hard to learn to control your emotions because it's almost like you talking yourself off a ledge during different scenarios and different situations. You have to really talk yourself down. And after you do it, you'll start to feel good because when you really reflect and think back, a lot of this shit don't even be having, that is not even really worth the energy that we put into it. Once you learn that you can't control people, places, and things, you can only control your actions, you will be able to kind of grasp hold of controlling your emotions and being more proactive than reactive. What I started to do though was when I found myself way before, like I even got to the point where I would be red hot mad, I would start to stop and start to pay attention to certain things that I know would trigger me. And when I found myself getting frustrated and angry, I would just start to ask myself certain questions like, why am I getting so mad? What is it that's, what is this person doing, or what is this situation that's getting my blood worked all the way up? And once I did that, I started to answer the questions out loud like, man, well, you know what, this ain't even really that serious because I come up with a resolution because A, B, C, D. So the biggest thing though with controlling your emotions is even identifying that you are that type of person that you do go hard, and you have felt like I went hard, and after you go hard you feel like, damn, I ain't have to do all of that. That's the first thing. First, identify that, because some people aren't that emotional. Some people have a good balanced temperament and things like that, but a lot of people don't. So it's cool either way. But once you learn to control your emotions, you got complete control over everything. You control everything. Your life gonna move the way you want it to move because can't anything throw you off. Nothing can distract you. You're not reactive to things. Even if you see stuff, people do things, you're not reactive to it. It's like you understand that it's more about them than it is you. A lot of times. And if it's not that scenario, then it's something that instead of you reacting to it, just find some sort of solution. Ask yourself the whys. Find out why you're getting so worked up about it. I don't care what it is. Be like, wait a minute, why is this pissing me off so bad? And then when you answer yourself, oh, this pissed me off because A, B, C, D. Okay, how can I fix this? That's the way you try to gain some sort of control of your emotions. A lot of that, a lot of things I'm gonna say that we react to, it don't even be worth our time. So once you learn to become more proactive and ask the whys behind why is something making you feel some type of way, you'll start reacting to stuff. You'll start being like, okay, it is what it is. I literally be like, all right, it is what it is. I try not to. I try not to give too much energy to things that make me feel bad or make me feel angry or make me feel sad. Right? I try to look at it from a different perspective. It's okay to feel how you feel at that moment. I try to feel the feeling. I always say feel the feeling. Feel the feeling. If you're mad, feel mad for that moment. But while you're feeling mad, ask yourself, okay, why is this making me mad? And then once you ask yourself that, next question is, okay, you got the answer to why it's making you mad. What can I do in order for this not to bother me? And if you can try, I ain't gonna say it's gonna be 100% the first time. If you can try though to do that, you'll find yourself not having such a reaction and being so drained. Because if you think about it, when you will be in an emotional state, no matter what it is, you be drained as hell. You be irritated, you be annoyed, you can't really focus. It's just a big distraction. So it's kind of like learning how to stop before it even pushes as far as for it to be a distraction to you is the best thing to do. Start stopping yourself. Start questioning yourself. Start asking yourself, look, why am I getting so upset about this? Really, really stop yourself in your tracks. As soon as you don't wait until you boiling like a pot full of beans and you finna boil over. No, as soon as you start to feel some type of way, stop yourself and be like, okay, get to questioning yourself. And if you come with a resolution, ain't no reason to feel no type of way about it. It's okay for you to feel that feeling for that moment. Feelings are temporary. Don't get hung up in it. That's the biggest way to learn to control your emotions, is not getting hung up in that feeling that is temporary. Because just think about it. How many of us been sad for our whole life? How many of us been mad for our whole life? You know, that's just how you feel in the moment, and then you move from it, and that's that. Take what you need from the situation, whatever information you need, and then keep it moving. Keep it moving. And keep it moving. That's all I could say. Like, the best thing I did was to just stop reacting to stuff and just start being like, okay, it is what it is. Hopefully that helped a little bit. Like I said, learning to control your emotions is a really, really big thing. It's really, really about just learning to stop yourself before you even start. Kind of like before your engine even start up, be like, let me turn the car off, because hold up, let me say it for a second. Start doing that more. Start doing that more. Start trying to find resolutions. Stop, for situations. Even with dealing with people, just figure out, okay, if Susie did something that I didn't like, all right, let me see why I didn't like it. Okay, this is just who Susie is. All right, okay, then I know that I can't deal with Susie on that level. Start being more proactive. Start asking yourself them questions. Start stopping yourself when you know you don't have to really go as hard as you're gonna go. Right? That's all. That's really it. Just kind of being more, I'm looking for the words. Conscious. Being more conscious when you feel yourself getting ready to react. If you can do that, you'll be good. Because remember, when we act from emotional spaces and when we act while we in our emotions, 9 times out of 10, like I said, the situation, you don't really have good judgment because you're angry or you're sad, whatever the case may be. Your judgment is thrown completely off. It's almost equated to you being drunk, trying to make a decision about something that's important. So that's pretty much it. If y'all got any questions, you already know to hit me. And let me go because I'm finna eat. Bye, y'all. Have a fun weekend.